How does the middle part of your hair stay still when playing, but the sides are flowing? It's a great question. I don't know the answer. It's kind of just how my hair sits. When it gets sweaty, it starts to get in my eyes, but I try to do the best job I can is keeping it out of my eyes. Would you rather fight 10 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Probably 10 duck-sized horses, I think. One horse-sized duck is a big duck. I think it's a duck-sized horse is still very small, so I think I'd be able to take them. Have you noticed your vocabulary/accent changing since moving to the US? I would say yes. I think it's more notable for people in Australia because they hear Australian accents every day, and when I come back, mine changes a lot. I don't think Americans hear it as much, but I definitely do think my accent has changed since being here. Do I have a favorite assist that I've ever made? I think the one when we played the Lakers here to Kobe to hit the three to put us ahead was one of my favorites. If you went pro in another sport, what would it be? It would be Australian football. If you could change one NBA rule, what would it be? I would change the offensive interference where if the ball is sitting on the ring, you can tip it off, kind of like they have it in FIBA. I think that's a great rule. Favorite NBA player growing up was Russell Westbrook. Who is your least favorite player to guard in practice? I'd say JC, Javon Carter. He gets going in practice, so he's a tough cover. Make the ultimate NBA player only using current Bulls players' skills. I would say Vooch's height. I would say Trey's speed. I would say my passing. I would say Kobe or Kev's shooting. And I'd say Martis's athleticism. What would it take for you to shave your head? It would take a lot. I don't know if I'd ever do it. I used to do it when I was younger. I don't know if I'd ever do it again, but yeah, it would take a lot. What did you work on most in the off season? I think I spent a lot of time in the weight room, and I spent a lot of time working on my three-point shot. I think they're two areas you can always get better at. But I spent a lot of time doing a lot of different things, ball handling, coming off pick and rolls, making different reads. So I spent a lot of time, working on different things. Who was the funniest teammate off the court? I would say JC. Yeah, JC's funny. And I think it's the guys that aren't trying to be funny that are funny. He's one of them guys. He talks a lot, he's loud, and he's a funny guy.
Give me 10. Yeah, kid.
What's your favorite arena to play in besides the United Center? I'd say Madison Square Garden is a pretty fun place to play. Toronto is very fun as well. I'd probably say they're my favorite too. Since you were traded from OKC to Chicago, what is your favorite thing to do in Chicago during the off season? Do you like the weather better here or Oklahoma? I think the summers here are better than Oklahoma. It gets very hot here, and there's a lot of things to do, and people are out and about. So I probably prefer the weather here. My favorite hobby. I love shopping. I'm a big shopper. I spend a lot of time on FaceTime with my friends back home, so that's probably one. Watch a lot of Netflix and Hulu, different TV shows, so they're probably my things to do. Favorite American fast food restaurant? Probably Chick-fil-A. We don't have a lot of fast food options in Australia, so everything over here is, completely foreign to me. We have our three main ones would be McDonald's, KFC, and we have a thing called Hungry Jack's, which is like the Burger King equivalent. And after that, it's Subway. We don't really have a lot of fast food options. If you played AFL, which team would you prefer to play for? I'd probably play for Collingwood. Favorite Australian food? Probably meat pies, which you can get over here, but they're not as good. Do I like Vegemite? I do like it. Not a lot of it though. You have it on toast and you put a lot of butter and a little bit of Vegemite, and that's a good combination. What's the most points you've scored in a game at any level of basketball? Good question. I think I had 50 in a junior game growing up, but 50 is probably the most. How did it feel hitting the half-court shot against the Lakers last season? Felt great. Obviously, we got to win the game, which was the most important thing, but hitting a game winner from anywhere on the court is pretty special, but to do it from half-court was pretty cool. It felt good, and I kind of shot it and held my follow-through as I walked towards the rim. But it felt good as soon as I left my hand. I know everyone probably says that when they shoot a game-winning shot or whatever, but it really did, and I tried to shoot it like a normal jump shot as best I could. And luckily, I think LeBron was there and contested it, so it made me get some more arc on it, but it felt good, as soon as I left the hand. Who were your favorite point guards growing up? I see some Jason Kidd in your game, but I'm curious about who you watched. My favorite guards, funnily enough, I used to watch Luka, Lonzo, Russell Westbrook. They were probably my three. As I said before, I always love watching bigger point guards, so those three guys were some of my favorites. But as I've started to get in the league now, I watch a lot of Steve Nash and Jason Kidd. They're probably two of my favorites now to watch, to go back and look at their old games. And I see similarities in the way we play and the way we pass the ball, so they're probably two of my favorites. Have you tried Chicago deep dish pizza? I have not. It's something I need to try. Yeah, deep dish or tavern style, I haven't tried either, so I really don't know. I'm not a big pizza guy, but I probably need to try the Chicago deep dish. What music do you listen to before games? I don't really use headphones a lot. I listen to, usually someone's on the aux in the locker room, so we have a speaker that everyone can hear, and whatever's on there, I'm happy with. Those are all the questions.